after 28 years of a sales career, losing my confidence. So what I did is literally wrote down on a Post-it note those three words, which are 10 seconds of boldness, on a Post-it note, just like this, put it above my phone that felt like a 10,000 pound anvil of trying to pick it up to make cold calls. I picked it up 2 weeks into the pandemic, and next thing you know, the long story short is my sales went from basically crap to 35 to 45% year over year increase. And I did that for 2 years in a row. My desire was greater than my fear of actually picking up the phone and making cold calls. And everything that I teach comes back to that desire. 10 Seconds of Boldness outlines a simple yet transformational 5-step method to move you from where you are to where you want to be in a way that is purposeful, meaningful, and lasting. We have this idea that we're supposed to be perfect or that we can't make mistakes. Failing is a prerequisite to success. Every single thing we've done and learned in our life is a result of making a bunch of mistakes first before we figured out how to do it. But at the end of the day, what prevents us from going from where we are or who we are to what we want to be, do, or have is really a function of an attitude and a mindset. Most often, that is tied to some form of fear. Don't be afraid of fear. Just embrace it and know that it's there and that you don't always have to do something to eradicate it. Our confidence wanes when we think that if we're not smart enough, good enough, educated enough, we don't live in the right area, that somehow we're not worthy. What is it that we really want? And the emotional attachment, which is what's going to drive us to be able to want to move through the fear, is really the driver of all of this. Nothing will ever change until you decide to change, find the courage to change, and do something different. There are no shortcuts, folks. Confidence and success must start with you. Nobody else in the world can motivate you. Motivation is an inside job that must come from within you based on what your needs, your desires, and your ambitions are, and your willingness to maximize your God-given talents, skills, and interests for the benefit of the world and or yourself. That's it. Is that confidence brings joy, and life is so much more fun with confidence. Create a plan, and the part that people don't do is the fifth one, which is work that plan. I believe in my heart of hearts that you owe it to yourself to not live in the fear of what if or what could not happen, but live in the lane of what would happen if I did do something.